What's going on, guys? BSG bringing you another Grand Cross video. So before I go into this, I just want to say that I have something I want to say, but I'll save that into the end of the video, and I will probably be making a post on the YouTube community tab, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, it's very important, and I have I've thought about it a little bit, so I just want to I'll let you guys know at the end of the video, and then you can look forward to it in the community tab sometime today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for riding with me. I appreciate all the support, and yeah, let's go ahead and let's break down the new festival Queen Diane. Now, I have not watched the live stream, I'm gonna be honest with you. All the information that I've gotten was through Twitter, Nag, content creators like Amazing, Davo, Nexus. So shout outs to every single content creator, because I literally had just been getting information from them. So I don't know anything about the patch notes, I don't know anything that's going on. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not really too interested in terms of the the actual overall events. There are a lot of hype stuff, like I hear we're gonna get a free Matrona, which is really good, a free multi-summon on Diane's banner, of course, and a couple other free multis. So in terms of that stuff, it's looking pretty good. I know the training cave got an update and stuff like that, but yeah, it's some pretty good stuff. But let's go ahead and let's just get into Queen Diane, right? So right off the bat, she's a red unit. Now, we all thought it was going to be like Elizabeth or possibly Mael, and that's not the case. So she's a red unit. Now, if you guys know, the only red units that we have that are festival units are actually Lost Vein and Bond, and that's it. Like that's it. Now we have Diane, so that's three red festival units, which is crazy. So again, remember, she is the global anniversary unit. Well, I guess she's the anniversary unit overall for both versions, right? I can't say global because we celebrate at the same. It's weird. It's a little weird. I know it's kind of stupid, but it is what it is, right? So her passive is insane. I have no idea how this is gonna work in battle, but it's gonna be nutty. When allies receive damage from enemy attacks, increases the hero's damage dealt by 10% up to 50%, right? So guess you gotta get hit 5 times. I'm not sure, because usually when it says something like this, it's like max of 50%, right? So you gotta get hit 5 times. So I'm assuming that's the case here, but it's worded a little bit differently. It could just be a translation a translation mistake or whatever, right? But it's worded a little differently. When the hero loses HP due to skills or skill effects, accumulate the HP lost up to 500,000. So I don't know what the hell that means. I actually have no idea what that means. Is it she literally stores up to 500,000 HP on top of her regular amount of H? Is that what that means? Because if that's the case, that is insane. Like, that is actually like ridiculous. Like, that's crazy. When using skills, increases the damage by 20% of the accumulated amount. Okay, so she's gonna do really good damage with her her single target, and then she's also gonna do a lot of damage with her ultimate as well, because she is increasing the damage that she deals by a lot. Like, it's crazy. And then when taking a stance, allies take 40% less damage. Do you know how crazy that is? You use this with Tarmio and you're not taking literally anything. It's actually crazy. Now, there are ways to get through this with stance removers, right? But the only real stance remover you're using in PvP, it's Goddess Elizabeth, unless they make another unit that removes stance, or one that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, removing stances is not an easy thing, right? It's not like there's units that you commonly use that remove stances. So it's actually really crazy, her stance. So yeah, that's pretty good. So her first skill inflicts crush damage equal to 450% of attack on one enemy, and then when the hero has 4 or more ultimate move gauge, reduce the enemy's ultimate move gauge by 1 orb. So that's the same thing as Festival Gother, which is nice because Festival Gother's single target is actually really good. And keep in mind, she's going to be doing a hell of a lot more damage than Festival Gother, because Festival Gother increases his attack related stats, but it's only up to 10%. She's literally increasing the damage that she deals up to 50%, and then she's doing an additional 20% of the accumulated HP, right? So that is crazy. And to top it off, the more HP that she loses, the stronger her skill damage is going to be, right? It's only 20% of the accumulated amount, but as the accumulated amount goes up, and if you reach the 500,000 cap, that's still crazy. Like that's actually crazy to think about. What is 500,000 or 20% of 500,000? Let me see real quick, because depending on what that number is, that is really crazy. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do 20% of 500,000. It's 100,000. Okay, I told you guys I'm not good at math, but okay, so you're dealing basically an additional 100,000% or 100,000 damage, right? That's really good. Like that is actually, that's gonna matter. It's gonna matter. And keep in mind, crush or pulverize, right? The more ultimate move gauge that you have, the stronger your attack is. So this, I'm serious. This skill right here is gonna be insane. Like it's actually gonna hit really hard. Or at least I'm assuming on paper, because of everything that she's doing, it's gonna be crazy. And then 40% less damage whenever she's taken, like whenever she has a stance up. Like that's good. Like it's really strong. And you can use it. Just realize you can literally use Matrona with her, and then you can just go crazy. Like it's actually insane. Like it's actually insane. So her stance, is this a new stance? It might be. Assume a stance which taunts enemies and increases HP related stats by 30%. Because I know Droll has a I guess it's a stance, or it's a taunt, but it's not a stance, right? It's a taunt, but it's a buff taunt, right? And he has this, but I believe this is the first ever taunt that increases HP related stats. I think so. Give me a second. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think this is the first ever one, because this one grants debuff immunity. This is not a taunt to buff. Yeah, no, I think she has the first ever taunt which increases HP related stats, like just straight up. So yeah, okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. She's the first ever unit. I think she's the first ever unit, so that's good. That is really good that she has that. Nothing like too crazy. Like it's literally like so simple, but it works for her, right? It's not like crazy. Like it taunts, increases her HP related stats, increases damage allies deal by 50% or something like that. Like it's just so simple, but it works for her. It actually works really well for this Diane. And then her ult. Now this ult is what Sario has, right? It is his suppress ult, or whatever they call it on global. I can't remember exactly what they call it on global, right? But I think it's like quell or something like that. But anyway, so this is the same thing that he has, but I believe, I think it got buffed. I'm not sure if it's just for, I can't remember if it's just for her or if Sario actually got buffed too. I just want to see. Okay, so the patch notes aren't here yet, so it could be Sario also got this buff where it goes, you know, they increases damage by 50%. It could be, but I think this is for Diane. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but it could be that Sario also got it. So what she does is she does 380% of attack on all enemies, so it is an AoE, and then she recovers HP of all allies by 3% of damage dealt, and that's level 1. 6 out of 6, 570% of attack on all enemies, and it recovers HP of all allies by 30% of damage dealt, so kind of similar to Tarmio. And then for every stance on the hero, increases damage by 50%. Like, that's crazy. Like, how many, on rank 3 at least, she's gonna have the overall taunt, she's gonna have HP related stats up, and she's also, I think she's gonna have another thing as well, so it could be at max 3 taunt buffs. So that's what, 150% extra damage that you're dealing. Like, her ult is pretty much, when you taunt up, her ult's gonna pretty much be like a one-shot ult. I'm not even gonna lie, especially if she's healing too. Like, this Diane is actually gonna go crazy. I like it. I feel like Diane does deserve a unit that is crazy, because over the past year or two, Diane hasn't really gotten that many, like, I know she has a lot of named units, but none of them are like crazy, right? None of them are like units I would actually say are insane by any means. Blessings of Earth Diane and Fighter Diane are probably the two best. Protective Heart Diane is alright, like, she's okay at most, but this Diane is gonna be absolutely insane. And I love that they named her Queen Diane. I like that too. So this Diane is gonna be very, very strong, and I really, really like what they did with her, because yeah, she's gonna hit really strong, but she only has one attack skill, right? It's not like both of these are attack skills and then she's like going crazy with the damage, or she's really getting cucked by let's say Merlin or something like that. Like, she's actually gonna be really, really good. I don't know how Blue Lilia is gonna, like, I don't know if Blue Lilia is gonna be crazy against it. She might. Blue Lilia still might actually be really strong. Like, Christmas Lilia might still be this Diane's worst nightmare, but the thing is, the moment she activates the stance, she's already by default taking 40% less damage, right? So right there you have an advantage. And then she also, she increases her HP as well whenever she taunts up. Nothing to do with defense here, so she's not, besides the 40% less damage, she's not increasing defense at all. So I don't know how she's gonna work against Christmas Lilia, because I know Christmas Lilia and Summer Merlin have been meta for a while too, so we'll see what happens. But I think they did a good job with this unit. From what I can tell, like, it's not too bad. Like, it's actually not too bad. So we'll see whenever does she drop tomorrow? I don't think she drops tomorrow. Does she? I have no idea. Well, whenever she drops, it could be tomorrow. Whenever she does drop, we'll see, you know, when content creators use her and how crazy she is, or how, you know, underwhelming she is, whatever the case may be. But on paper, looks very, very good. Very, very good. So yeah, but before I end the video, guys, the thing I wanted to say is I actually am going to, I want to say stop doing YouTube, but I might be taking a hiatus from it. I think that's the better word for it. I will probably upload here and there, but you will not see uploads every single day anymore. This is just for me personally. I want to grow. I want to be better in my personal life, and I want to have, you know, a better, I just want to be in a better place. I want to be in a better spot in life. I feel like right now I'm kind of stuck, so I'm dealing with that at the moment. And YouTube, as much as I love making videos and, you know, being a content creator for you guys, YouTube does take, you know, a lot of energy to do, because you got to make a video, you have to think of the things you want to do for said video, and it just takes a lot of energy. So I do want to focus more so on myself for a little bit, and that's not to say that I'm leaving forever. I just, again, you'll see videos here and there. I literally just want to be in a better spot, so I'll probably make another video, you know, going more in depth on that, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for riding with me, supporting me. I greatly appreciate it. I love you all. You guys are awesome. You guys have literally made this channel explode, and I appreciate it so much. And I just couldn't be here without you guys, so I thank you guys so much for that, and I love you all. But yeah, that's gonna be another video. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna leave forever, but, you know, videos here and there, but just not every single day anymore. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.